Secure the bag. This feels like Christmas. What's good, YouTube? We're back again with another video, and today we're not doing any yoga. I've actually got a few errands to run. A few things waiting for me that I've ordered in town and I just haven't had the chance to get it yet. So usually today will be used for internal meetings, but I've got a small pocket of time in the afternoon where I can run into town, grab a few things. So firstly, I need to get a suit. I'm usually in the tracksuits, but sometimes you gotta get a corporate tracksuit. Nothing pricey, you know, we're not doing anything crazy yet. I've gotta go collect a new tailored suit, and I've also got a few bits waiting for me in Apple. So we're gonna go check it out, but firstly, let's go get the suit.
No, okay, a few.
So I decided to pick up a little navy pattern. Do you know why? This one you can wear with just a white t-shirt underneath, some white trainers, casual, do you know what I mean? So I call this one the corporate trackie, navy. And then normal trackies, this one's the corporate trackie. Nothing crazy, it's not Savile Row, but we're working on it. So I'm gonna try it on, I've got it adjusted, I've got a few things taken in, we're gonna see how it fits, and then be on the move, you know what I'm saying? Suit down, but now I need to go Apple, we need to go collect some goodies. And we're gonna address the elephant in the room, because I remember in the first vid, if you haven't seen the first vid, click up there, go watch that. I said we're gonna set up a GoFundMe for my new screen. GoFundMe, we're gonna do a GoFundMe to fix my screen. We're gonna get it fixed, but let's go and see what's going on. So before we go to Apple, I'm gonna grab a quick coffee and I wanna explain to you guys a story behind what I've chosen to do. And I think you guys are wanting to see this. So I'm gonna head in, grab a coffee, and I'm gonna explain to you. I'm just seeing champagne, but we want a mocha. I want a mocha or a latte, alright? This is it. So this is the thing, there's a balance between sophistication and just getting the job done. I don't need red wine, I don't need Merlot, I need a mocha with oat milk. Sensational. Mocha pattern. So as I mentioned before, I didn't really care too much about my screen being cracked, but being in certain social environments, you want to represent yourself in the best light. So clearly, you can see, that's not good. What does that say about me? I don't want to be seen as a broken person. What does that say? So I decided to go to Apple last week, went in, literally last week, and I was like, okay, how much is it going to cost to fix my screen? £365 to fix the front. I've also got the back broken. That's another £340. So in total, we're looking at £700 plus. So at this point, I'm in a dilemma because fix my current phone, which is smashed up, is like £700. To get the phone I actually want, the 13 Pro Max, is discontinued, doesn't exist. And to get the 14 Pro Max, which I don't particularly like that much, and I've seen reviews saying that the pictures don't necessarily come out as clear as the old phone, the battery life is not as good. I don't want to spend that amount of money on a phone that I don't actually want. He's trying to convince me to go down this refurbished route. He's saying, you know, there's not going to be any fingerprints on it, it's going to be completely new, the casing is going to come in a new box, it's going to come in a new wire, and you know, essentially I should try it out. So to save £500 for the same exact model, you know, I think it's 512 gigabytes. Match for match, if you put them next to each other, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference apart from dynamic island, and that's pretty much it, always on display. I don't want my phone to always be on it. I don't want my battery to just die quicker. So I'm in the market for a new MacBook Pro. It's easy to sell to a salesman. We get talking. Now, I've had my current MacBook Pro since 2015. It was 2015, 2016. I was at uni and I got it second-hand. Now I told myself that MacBook needs to make me at least 100k because it was the most expensive thing I bought at the time. I was like, okay, this needs to have a return on its investment. A couple of years later, a lot of uni projects later, a decent return on investment. I think it's time to also upgrade that. And then again, AirPods Maxes, I'm seeing them everywhere. The big overhead headphones. Should I pick up a pair of them? Maybe. But he essentially told me they don't have water resistance. The sound quality on the AirPod Pro 2s is pretty much the same, and I like them, they're a bit more inconspicuous. So I've got a lot to go and collect from Apple. I'm excited to show you guys how it comes, and you know, it could potentially be a solution for you. If you're in a similar situation, this could be the ideal solution. So use me as a guinea pig, this is going to be the test. I'm about to go and spend some money in Apple so you don't have to. This is something that maybe someone else, again, I can only speak for myself, but this is something you can take away. When I was buying one of the older MacBooks, the reason I chose that one in particular, the MacBook Pro, was because it had all the ports, it had the USB, it had the SD card, and all of the Macs in between then didn't have it until now, until recently. So I feel like there's a lot of timing going on in terms of upgrading, and I don't just upgrade for any reason. You need to be reasonable, sensible with your finances, and do something that makes sense for you. So hopefully, check it out now before Apple chucks it away, because it's been waiting in the store for ages. I keep getting text messages from Apple telling me that I need to come and collect these things. So we're gonna go and get it and see if this can be a reasonable option for you if you're in a similar position.
Wow, Rick.
Should I have got this one? I don't know how I feel about this dynamic island. So look at this. And look at the size of the lens on the back. That's ridiculous. Listen, Apple, I don't need a telescope, yeah? What's going on? It's quite clean, I'll be honest. I like this black. I like the matte as well. You can tell it's fingerprint resistant, but I don't like how much that protrudes. A dynamic island, always on. Don't have any fun. Alright, thank you. Oh, this is clean. I like the notch. 14-inch MacBook Pro. Okay. I got mine in Space Gray. Guys, be sensible. Get a case. I'm not gonna get a case, but I'm talking about you, man. I like to keep it how Apple designed it. Look how sleek, premium it was. Past tense was. But you watching this? You should get a case.
Because this is happy, so be all the back.
So I work here now. I do.
And then I go on.
Secure the bag. So we're gonna go and open it up and see whether you should take this route too. Well, actually, you can do what you want to do, but this is the route that I took. Secured the bag, 2 bags, and we're gonna go unbox it and see. What should I start with? This feels like Christmas. Mac or iPhone? I think we should start with the iPhone. So they don't do plastic anymore. Paper. Save the trees. No, save the environment. Save the world. Peace. Namaste. And one thing I noticed is this actually comes slightly different. It's not got the Apple screen on it. It's just blank. 13 Pro Max. But this is the one that I wanted. So. Woo! Brand new. So for those wondering, I was thinking, how are we going to open it? Is it going to have dents on the side? Look at it. Pristine condition. Is literally brand new. Discontinued. But we're being financially responsible. Okay? Got the plastic on here. That new feeling. Look at that. We've got the wires in here. Completely brand new. We've even got some sticker action because it's the Pro model. Now look at the difference. Where's my phone? Look at the difference. Oh gosh. How do you want to represent yourself? You know what I mean? Do you want to be this guy or this guy? Also, some AirPod Pros. Now, I've actually got some AirPod Pros. We've got an iPhone Pro, some AirPod Pros, brand new. You can't get these refurbished, just brand new. These are the Pro 2s. Apparently they're supposed to be 2 times better with the active noise cancellation. The transparency mode is supposed to be better. So I feel like I'm turning into some sort of tech review channel right now. Let's open these up and see. Let's check these out. Woo! Woo! I forgot. Custom engraved, KL. These. So with these, you've actually got the speakers on them. So if you lose them, you can like send a little bit to find them. You've also got this, which I'm pretty sure serves as an antenna, but you can also hook them on, attach it to your bag or whatnot. And then, ooh, you can see they've moved the sensors on these ones. Can't wait to try these out, honestly. Water resistant, very tidy, clean. And also I found, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, my battery kept on dying on my older ones, but hopefully with a new pair, you know, should last me a bit longer. So good pickup, excited. Now, iPhone down, AirPods down. Let's get on to the big boy. This is heavy. We don't have the Apple screen on here, but clean, still seems completely brand new. Let's unbox. Ooh, that is super satisfying. This is heavy. Damn, son. Let me move these out the way. Let's get this out. Wow. Premium is energy. Oh, didn't mean to chop that down. My bad. What, it just turns on straight away? Crazy. Wow. This display is something else. Ooh, hello. Hello. I like that. Hello. So here we've got Touch ID, we've got speakers. The bezel is so thin on this, is ridiculous. So you gotta understand, this is what I'm upgrading from. Look how thick the bezel is here. Do you know what I mean? We don't have any touch. This is like 2016, 2015, and then in stock comparison, I mean, look at the difference. This right here is why I got this. You see these ports? SD, HDMI, I believe that's USB-C. We've got MagSafe, they brought it back. Super clean, space gray to match the space gray. And look, everything in the box is completely brand new. We've got this, it's almost like a fabric this here. MagSafe is back. You know, we've got the normal Apple documentation. We've got our power brick. Clean. Very impressed. Extremely impressed. Sure that I got AppleCare this time. We're not going to make the same mistake because cracking this screen here cost me a lot of money. I say all this to say, although this stuff's refurbished, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a cheap option. I would say it's a cheaper version. So if you're in a similar predicament where you need to get, you know, something, it's not always about buying the latest and having to have dynamic island. What does that even mean? Dynamic island, you know? Sometimes you can get something that's essentially brand new and it be more cost effective. Now, you gotta understand the nature of my business is online. So this is one of the few things that I can actually expense. And that might make you say, okay, so why didn't you just get the iPhone 14 Pro Max? Well, yes, I might be able to business expense that, but do you know what also is a business expense? Equipment. Paying my team better. For me personally, I'd much rather prioritize that. Right now, with this setup I've got, it's pretty much the best on the market in terms of Apple products. I'm really happy with how it's come out. But now I can invest in things like microphones, lighting. Just spent 4.5. 4.5 for a broken screen? Crazy. I could have gone with that clickbait title, flexing, this, that. But if you watch the full video, you know the reality of the situation. Probably saved over £1,000, and that's going to get reinvested back into the business. We're going to get new lenses, I'm going to get a mic, we're going to get lights, and the content and the production is only going to go up. So catch me on the other side.